Yo, how's it going everyone? My name is Tricky Acid and Gearbox finally announced Borderlands 3 a few days ago and the hype is real. The video has already reached 4.3 million views, so it's pretty crazy, and I'm gonna highlight everything that you need to know about Borderlands 3 so far. We'll start with the new villains. Handsome Jack is no longer around, but here we've got a couple of new baddies, and they are the leaders of the Children of the Vault. They're known as the Calypso duo, and the girl is Tyrene Calypso, and she is a siren, which makes her an incredibly powerful and formidable antagonist. And the guy is named Troy Calypso, and since he's Tyrene's brother, he could also possess similar powers. But keep a note about his siren-like tattoos, because where did they come from? And I'll get to that later in the video. Either way, these two are probably the toughest and most sinister antagonists that we've ever come across. Now, to deal with this formidable duo, we need a new team who are stronger, faster, cooler and better in every possible way. And this is our squad. Meet the new Vault Hunters. First up, it's Amara the Siren. She's beefed up, and one of her abilities is unleashing multiple arms to pound her enemies to pieces. She's also capable of face-locking enemies into one place. Then there's Flak, the Beastmaster. He's an android that can summon AI-controlled pets into battle. Mose, the bot jock, I hope I pronounced that correctly, is the cute girl who can call in her own mech into battle, and I immediately get diva vibes from her thanks to her mech. But the coolest thing is that one of your teammates can jump in and control the mounted turret during co-op play. And this brings me to the final squad mate, who's called Zane the Operative. He'll be a stealth-based character who's like Batman, and he relies on his gadgets and is able to release holographic decoys to bamboozle his enemies. For long-term Borderlands fanatics, you'd have noticed that there was a collection of returning characters from the trailer, which is great since we're probably going to need as much help as we can get. We've got Lilith, who's our first ever siren that we were introduced to back in Borderlands 1. Brick is back, but now sporting a fine mustache and has learned to play the sax, and pretty much every other iconic character from previous installments. So it's all one big, happy, dysfunctional family crammed into this beautiful game. Oh, and Maya has grown her hair out, and I love it since it's a way better haircut than what she had in Borderlands 2. And Tiny Tina, who's one of my favorite characters, is all grown up now. She's probably in her late teens, and it does stress how far into the future Borderlands 3 really is. Now, earlier in the video, I did mention to keep in mind Troy's siren tattoos. If you've forgotten, it's fine. Here's another look at his perfectly contoured face, and the reason I'm showing you this is because in this scene, you can see Lilith is in distress. She's clearly not doing too good, and her trademark blue siren tattoos have disappeared. And with the Calypso duo in the background, could this mean that Troy somehow managed to take her siren powers? There is clearly an assumption here, but I think is an intelligent guess, and I think the story may flow around Lilith quite a bit, especially since her powers have potentially been taken, and we might need to save her. Naturally, there's going to be a ton of new enemies that will get in our way and make our life difficult, and the trailer did great in showing some off, from female bandits, giant mechanical enemies that shoot at razor blades, a T-Rex looking motherfucker that breathes out fire, a demon that looks like he's just spawned from hell, and the list goes on and on and on. And we've also got potentially an evil rover army who appeared to be manufactured by the Maliwan gun brand, judging by the M on the robot and the logo itself, so things are bound to get very interesting. Borderlands has always been the rightful heir to the throne of being the king of looter shooters, in my opinion, with its incredible number of loot and weapons on offer. And now in Borderlands 3, we're gonna get over 1 billion weapons to be showered with, and the various styles are exciting. We've got miniguns, laser weapons, we've had guns that talk to you in the past, and now even guns with legs. So talk about innovation here. Borderlands 3 is thinking outside the box. The trailer showed us some frantic vehicle gameplay, and it looked chaotic, so no doubt there will be a lot of mayhem. The variety of vehicles has probably been bumped up. We've got a car that hovers with a turret. Then there's this giant wheel slash motorcycle vehicle, and we got to see it in action as well, and you can see here it's equipped with 2 turrets, so it will be shredding through psychos like mincemeat. And this brings me to the many locations that we got a glimpse of from the trailer. This was quickly skimmed, but it showed us the classic Pandora wastelands, the swamps, and now even this futuristic city. So does this mean that Borderlands 3 will go all cyberpunk on us? I don't know, but this really emphasizes that we'll get to explore new uncharted territory, and I can't wait. But with that said, it covers up pretty much everything I know so far about Borderlands 3, and once I get more news on the title, I will be sure to give you guys all the facts. And be sure to give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will catch all of you next time.